What's going on, guys? Justin here along with Wired Text, and today I just wanted to point out a little fact of one reason why it's very important that the App Store is closed and protected, curated, as Steve Jobs said on stage at WWDC 2010. If you haven't seen it, I'm basically taking a direct quote from Steve Jobs. You can go watch the keynote by typing in Apple event keynote in Google and clicking on one of the links, and it will take you here. You can watch up to the last 5 keynotes as I see. But if we go back, iOS 4 comes out Monday, and if I go back to June, Monday is the 21st, and then iPhone 4 comes out on the 24th. I'm very excited for both major updates to Apple geeks, fanboys, or whatever you want to call it. But when it comes down to it, why Apple rejects these applications from the App Store and why it's very important that it's closed. I can't technically play the keynote for you, but right here I found this page where it's basically taking the direct quote that he said. It's on All Things Digital. And it says right here, in response to a question from Walt at last week's D8 conference, he took a lot of things from the D8 conference, addressing criticism about the App Store rejection rate. CEO Steve Jobs made a point of noting that Apple supports HTML5, a completely open platform, and that the company supports its own App Store, which is a curated platform, as I just said less than 5 minutes ago. But it also says here, guess what? 95% of all apps submitted are approved within 7 days. Now, I know you guys can read, but I'm just going to get to the point. I know I'm talking a little fast, but yeah, I don't want to use up 10 minutes in less than 5 minutes, as it seems. But to get to the point, it says the app doesn't do what you said it would do. That's the first reason. That's just common sense. Why would you want something in your app store that doesn't do what it says it does? And second, it uses private APIs. And if they change, the app will break. And the third reason, they crash. Well, I like number 2 and how 3 connects with 2. It uses private APIs, and if they change the app, it will break. That's very, very important, because if you look at it, say this App Store was open. I don't know if I said in the beginning, but I had iPhone OS beta 3 and 4. I upgraded to 3, and a day later comes 4, and I had so many problems trying to get all my applications back on and backing up because iPhone beta OS didn't back up. But I went through so much crap trying to get this stuff on. And this is a software update from Apple. The App Store is still closed. And I restore all my applications. Not even half of them worked. Let me say that again. Not even half of my applications worked. And this is Apple software. If I go back to this thing right here, it's use of private APIs. This is even using Apple. The apps are using Apple APIs. Here, 4.0 comes out with a whole new, complete different system, and their apps don't even work on it. That's why it's closed, because half of the people wouldn't even allow or update, I should say, their apps. That's why. I mean, like, I even used an Apple certified software, and the apps didn't work, and they did break. They just didn't open. It's so simple, but yet it didn't open. And that's what I wanted to point out here. When iPhone 4 comes out, and iOS 4, if these developers don't upgrade or update their coding, the apps are just not going to work. It's hard to believe, but that's just the truth. I mean, like, not all of them most likely will work just straight from the Golden Master and the one that's coming out Monday. But when I had the betas, none of my important applications worked at all. And that made me so angry. I wasted my money on buying this little freaking UUID code because half of my apps didn't work. Now, I'll tell you, the multitasking was awesome. I found myself trying to multitask on 3.1.3, but it doesn't work. The mail, I don't really have more than one account. I used to when I had Mobile Me, but yet, it's true, guys. If you upgrade to iPhone 4 betas, if that still is impossible, and you try installing some of those apps, you will see exactly what they mean. You know Apple as someone or a company to be good, or a company that has devices that just work and will back you up if something messes up. If this ecosystem was open, or it's not even an ecosystem, why am I calling it that? But if this was open, I don't think they could do that. So I like the fact that they said HTML5 was pretty open and they're supporting it, but the App Store needs to be closed. Just that, all you need is that one reason there, guys. That one reason. It uses private APIs, and if they change, they will break. That's all I needed. So, what do you guys think about iOS 4, and how this App Store is going on? Are you getting the new iPhone or not? Feel free to email me at justinharris@wiredtext.info. And sorry again for talking so fast in the beginning of the video, but I will see you guys later. Peace.